English dictionary, the word nostalgia means a sentimental longing or wishful affection for the past. Nostalgia is the greatest way to make people feel something. That's the reason all the clothing brands always comes up with their vintage clothing. That's the reason Instagram became famous. Nostalgia is the main reason I shoot film. It makes me feel something. It makes me feel like a time traveler, like I'm traveling back in time. It makes me feel like a sculptor, the way I'm creating this image with my hand and involved in the process of it from the beginning to the end. It makes me feel like a sculptor traveling back in time. And in the process, I'm sculpting a time machine with my bare hand. I'm the sculptor of time machine. I like the feel of doing film photography. It lets you be involved with the whole process of the art. It's not just, oh, you have this beautiful camera, which it is, don't get me wrong. It has all these knobs and dials. Every single piece of it is involved. Like, you have to know everything that's going on in that camera. And that's not just it. Taking pictures is only the first part of it. After you're done taking the picture, you have to take it to develop. And then when you develop it, that's not it. You gotta go scan it, and then you gotta print it. There's a whole unseen process of it, and a lot of time we're like, oh, I'll just take this picture, send it to the lab, and they will take care of it. And I think that just kills the fun of it, and I like to take it up with myself to be involved in the whole process of making that film. I think everything is involved. It's not just the camera, it's the film, it's even my phone, because I have to use my phone to change the light or like figure out the light meter, and then I bring the film back. I have to develop it, and the tank, the roll, the canister, the jug, the thermometer, every single piece of instrument that I use is involved in this process. I cannot leave a single one of them behind and expect to have a good picture. It's not gonna work out for me. I think the greatest strength of film photography is that it evokes some feeling into you. It doesn't make you look at a picture and be like, wow, this is a very great quality picture from the get-go. I mean, it can be a great quality picture depending on the scanner that you have in your hand, but the greatest strength of that picture is the nostalgia. Like, you look at it and it takes you back 50 years down the line or 30 years down the line. Yes, this place belongs in 2020, but if you look at it and if you can feel it and if you can imagine it, I think you can imagine that picture was taken 30 years ago, even though it wasn't. It's the feel of it, it's the emotion that it conveys, makes it perfect, beautiful.